Did you know that you've got stones? I think they're in your equilibrium, close to, I think it's either in your ear or next to your ear. But anyway, hear me out. Listen to this, okay? The consistency of the Word of God, if you look in the Bible, it's very consistent all the way through. If you look in nature, you're going to see that same consistency. Why? Because it's created by the Word of God. Literally, He spoke all things into existence in the beginning of John. You have what you call, there was a study done, I believe it was with shrimp, and they took iron filings, iron being the kingdom of Rome, and when it was time for the molding, they put iron filings in the bottom of the tank, and all the shrimp picked up and put one of those iron filings in their head, I believe it was, wherever it goes close to it. And they took one of those shrimps who didn't have it, just regular status stone, put it in the tank, and they put a magnet over the top of the tank. And when they turned the magnet on, guess what happened? 99% of those shrimp turned upside down. They were looking at the one shrimp like there was something wrong with him. And so you've got a similar thing consistently. The natural world is made by the Word of God. You've got status stones in your ear. And if you look in the Bible, the status of two stones have been cast away in this earth. Satan has deceived Christianity to say the law is done away with. Not knowing the difference between a royal law and, I think it's a carnal law, but the ceremonial law, pointing to the royal law. The ark of all things, the ark of the covenant, had two stones in it. The love of God, which is the law of God. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love God with all that you have. That's the law. Satan has deceived the majority of the Christian world into thinking that the law is actually done away with, when the whole point is to reestablish the status of those stones in your mind. Did you know that? Creation is consistent because it's created by the same principle, consistent being. It's created by the consistent Word of God. You've been lied to. The whole truth has been right there in front of your face, because that's what the deceivableness of sin does. It blinds you to what's right there in front of your face. What people think are being done away with in the New Testament is being established more so. Jesus tells you directly, I've not come to do away with the law, but to fulfill it full. That doesn't mean complete it and do it away with. There is point after point after point after point in the Scriptures showing that He come to reestablish it. Wow, what is the law? What is transgression of the law? Sin. How do you get rid of sin? You reestablish the law. Christ is the law. It's His character. That's where we get the Ten Commandments from. God is love.